Okay. Let's talk about balance today because balance is so important in life. Everything in life has a balance. You've heard of yin yang, right? The circle where one side is white and the other side is black. Or you can think about things in life like during the day it's light out, at night it's dark out, or sometimes it rains. And on the flip side, sometimes there's sunshine. So there's balance with everything in life. And that's for a reason because we need balance for everything we want in life to happen, right? If you want something to happen, if you want to manifest, there needs to be a balance with it. So, in other words, when you're thinking about something that you want to do, when you want to manifest something, it's so easy to think about what you want, right? You can picture it. You can even think about the steps it will take to get that to happen. But then let's look at the flip side of that. Just thinking about it isn't actually going to make anything happen, right? There needs to be a balance. So, for there to be balance and have it happen, there actually has to be action steps. You have to do something with what you're thinking about, right? Did you ever have a time where you do think about something that you want, but you never took the action step? I know I've done that. I'm guilty as a procrastinator, among other things that, I'm worried about or I might be scared about, even though I know how to manifest, it still doesn't veer away from the human condition. And I'm still part of the human condition. So I get this. The only difference is I've had practice at what works. So let's go back to you're thinking about something that you want to do, but you find that you never actually take steps to get there to do it. There could be a few reasons and very sensible ones at that. One is it could simply be a fear of, is what you have in your head actually going to work out the way you want it to? Right? What if it doesn't work out? Then everything you want is not going to happen. And that's going to feel horrible, right? You don't feel good about yourself. You get angry with yourself. You get, mad at something external because it didn't work out. You don't want that to happen. And so if you don't do it at all, none of that can happen. The problem is if you don't take that leap, if you don't do the other side of that balance and do the action steps, the doing part, you'll never know if it could work out or not. So here's the thing that I want you to try. I want you to try something, even if you could make a mistake, because making mistakes is how we learn. If we don't make a mistake, we never learn. And if we never learn, we can't move on and get what we really want. So the key is to be okay with making a mistake. Say, okay, I made a mistake. What went wrong? If anything, what went right? And what do I need to do next time? Because there should be a next time. You should try it again and learn from what happened before. Because now you're aware. You're aware of what went wrong. And guess what? Awareness is the first step in healing or getting anything done that you want to do, right? You have to have that awareness. We don't know what we don't know until we do know. And then when we know better, we can do better. The universal law and the universe is very, very simple actions. I don't mean it's simple to do, but the way to get it done is a very simple concept. So it's easy to follow. The problem is you have to follow it. right? So that's why balance is so important. We think about so many things in our heads, but we need to do the doing also. Try those action steps. If you don't make a mistake and it gets done the way you want, amazing. Congratulations. You now have seen what it's like to actually move through your fear and have courage, and something worked. If it doesn't work the way you want it to, you've now learned something from this, and you can take what you've learned and use it for next time. Use what did work and leave out what didn't work and shift to something else. Think, well, what else can I try now? And keep going with that. Don't stop. Keep moving through your fear. That is the very definition of courage, right? And courage is not easy too. But like anything else, the more we do something, the more we get practice at it, the easier it gets. And naturally, the more courage you're going to have. So try the balance, see what becomes of that, and let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear either way, whatever has happened for you. And I'll talk to you later and see you soon. Bye bye.